The sun sinks low over the African plains, spilling molten light across the Serengeti. The wind ripples through the tall, brittle grass, whispering secrets of survival. This land is ancient, merciless, unflinching. Here, strength is not enough. To endure, one must also be cunning, resilient, and brave. In the heart of this unforgiving kingdom lives a young spotted hyena named Spot. By blood, he carries royal lineage, the son of the clan's reigning matriarch. But in the world of hyenas, birthright is only the opening chapter. True power is not inherited. It must be seized, clawed, and defended. At just 10 months old, Spot steps into a battlefield of hierarchy, intimidation, and endless tests. Still awkward in movement, naive in judgment, Spot chooses wisdom over brute force. He approaches Ginger, a powerful male surrounded by his own offspring. In hyena society, grooming is more than hygiene. It is a ritual of peace, a silent pact of trust and kinship. Spot dares to reach for that fragile bond. But Ginger turns away, his indifference sharp as a blade. Worse still, his older cubs glare with venom. To them, Spot is not a prince. He is prey. Even Ginger's newest pups, barely steady on their legs, mimic the aggression of their elders, snapping at Spot with reckless boldness. A cruel twist of fate, the son of a ruler, becomes a toy for bullies. One bite from those powerful jaws could leave him crippled, or worse. At the last moment, salvation. Spot's twin brother charges in, scattering the attackers. For now, the threat recedes. But the truth remains. The clan's order is unraveling, and Spot is trapped in the chaos. The tension deepens. His overweight cousin seizes the moment to assert dominance. Spot resists with every ounce of strength, but exhaustion gnaws at him. Just as defeat looms, the hunters return. Their presence is transformative. Ginger retreats with his kin. Moments ago, Spot was prey. Now, silence falls in the shadow of greater power. At the center of that power, Moses. His aura radiates dominance. His very stride demands submission. At his side, Amaye, a respected member of the clan, whose presence fuels Spot's resolve. With courage rekindled, Spot strikes back. He lashes out at his cousin, reminding her of her place. Not a grand victory, but a crucial step. From the sidelines, his mother watches. She says nothing, but she sees it. Her son is changing, learning to fight not just for survival, but for identity. Night descends. A herd of antelope gathers near the den. For Amaye and the hunters, opportunity. The chase begins. Hyenas hunt with endurance. Hearts larger than most predators their size. They can wear down prey over endless miles. But antelope are swift, their speed unmatched, their agility a blur against the grasslands. Predator and prey locked in a deadly dance across the night. Back at the den, the youngest are left behind. Only bats circling overhead keep them company. Spot and his brother seize the chance to explore. The night is alive. Insects hum, shadows stretch long, and unseen dangers stir in the dark. And once more, peril strikes. Ginger's older cubs, relentless in their bullying. Spot flees for safety, but they pursue, nipping, biting, pressing him to the brink. His body weakens, his spirit strains. Each attack chips away at his standing. 10 months old, still a child in hyena years. Yet if Spot cannot prove himself soon, his destiny may collapse before it ever begins. In this brutal world, there is no middle ground. You rise, or you are crushed. Spot knows it, and the night around him seems to whisper it too. 3 miles away, under the same blanket of stars, another drama unfolds. A pride of lions has brought down prey. In the shadows, the hyena clan waits, led by Amai. The hunters know their role well. Hyenas are masters of timing, masters of scavenging, stealing when the opportunity arises. But lions are formidable foes. The feast begins. Roars echo across the plains, shaking the night. And in their frenzy, lions gorge themselves, but they waste as much as they consume. Studies show up to 40% of a kill is left behind, enough to feed dozens of scavengers. For the hyenas, it is treasure, but reaching it requires daring, patience, and no small measure of luck. Ginger, desperate, gaunt, and hungry after days without food, cannot resist. Reckless, he edges closer to a lioness. She sees him. One strike. A massive paw slams into him with thunderous force. The impact is brutal. Ginger stumbles, humiliated, battered, and flees into the darkness. The lions remain, gorging themselves, oblivious to the wealth of meat left behind. For the hyenas, it becomes a feast beyond measure. But hours later, Ginger returns to the den, his body bloodied, his spirit broken. His cubs rush to him, clamoring for milk, but he has nothing left to give. Hunger gnaws at them all. Even the older offspring, the very bullies who tormented Spot, now feel the weight of deprivation. And in that hunger, something shifts. Spot sees an opening. With his cousin, the heavy-set female who once bullied him, he experiments with a new strategy: alliance. For all her aggression, she carries social weight within the clan. Partnership may serve him better than rivalry. He remembers Amaye's quiet lesson. In hyena society, power is not wielded alone. Allies are the cornerstone of leadership. But trust takes time. For now, survival comes in smaller victories. One evening, Spot stumbles upon a prize, the tail of a warthog, a fragment brought back by his mother. To most creatures, scraps mean little, but to a hyena, whose stomach can dissolve bone and horn alike, every morsel holds value. The warthog's tail is his treasure, but almost immediately, Ginger's hungry cubs descend. They bite, they claw, they try to rip it from his jaws. Spot resists with a ferocity he has never shown before. To him, this is not just food. This is his future. The battle is tense, brutal, raw. But at last, Spot emerges victorious. He clings to the fragment of bone as though it were a crown. For the first time, he has faced those who sought to dominate him and prevailed. The message is unmistakable. Spot is no longer merely the son of a queen. He is a challenger, a contender, a hyena destined to claim his place. Dawn spreads across the grasslands, painting the world in shades of gold and ash. Spot rises with the light. His body aches, but his spirit burns brighter. For the first time, he feels the weight of what it means to carry royal blood. not a birthright of comfort, but a burden. A burden that demands he fight every single day. The clan stirs. Hierarchies reform in the morning rituals. Dominant females eat first. Subordinates wait. Tension simmers just beneath the surface. Hyena society is matriarchal. Females hold the reins of power. And for a young male like Spot, the road to influence is far steeper. But the lessons of endurance, cunning, and alliance are shaping him quickly. As the day unfolds, Spot ventures farther from the den. His nose twitches at scents carried by the wind, the musk of wildebeest, the faint copper tang of blood. The Savanna is alive. Stories written in scent trails and paw prints. Each step teaches him. Each step toughens him. Each step demands his alertness. But danger is never far. Lions, leopards, crocodiles lurking in rivers. All reminders that survival is conditional. Every shadow could hold an enemy. Every moment of distraction could be his last. For a hyena, curiosity must walk hand in hand with caution. Spot tests these boundaries with his brother, chasing shadows, nipping at beetles, tumbling through the tall grass. Play, in this brutal world, is practice. Each wrestle sharpens claws. Each chase trains lungs. Each nip strengthens jaws. What looks like childhood is preparation for survival. From a ridge nearby, Ginger watches. His body still bears the scars of the lioness's strike. His pride fractured. His hunger unsatisfied. But his eyes remain sharp. He knows the world of hyenas allows no room for weakness. And though Spot has bested his cubs once, the game of hierarchy is never settled. The day stretches long. A wildebeest collapses from exhaustion. Vultures wheel above. Jackals bark and yip, announcing a find. Every sound is a thread in the tapestry of survival, and Spot is learning to read them all. But evening brings a challenge he could not anticipate. The clan gathers. Their voices rise in the eerie chorus of hyena laughter, music, and menace, a sound that carries for miles, proclaiming their unity. But in that gathering, Spot finds himself under scrutiny once more. His cousin, still bitter from her defeat, eyes him with resentment. The battle for status is far from over, and as the sun dips once again, Spot feels it. The weight of expectation. Every glance, every gesture, every confrontation. It all builds toward a single truth. He must claim his place, or risk losing it forever. The sun sinks again over the Serengeti, stretching shadows across the savanna like dark fingers. Nightfall brings a new rhythm to life here. The air cools, predators stir, and prey grows restless. For Spot, every dusk is another test. This evening the clan grows uneasy. Hunger gnaws at them, stomachs empty, patience worn thin. Hyenas can go days without food, but their bodies demand fuel, and tension rises. Shoulders stiffen, jaws clench. Even a scrap of meat could spark conflict. Amai, the seasoned hunter, takes the lead. The clan follows, silent as ghosts. Their target, a herd of wildebeest grazing in the moonlight. Spot and his twin trail behind, still apprentices in the art of the chase. The strategy is simple, but merciless. Find the weakest and run it into the ground. For nearly 3 miles they pursue, built for endurance, not speed, hearts oversized, lungs powerful. They are creatures of stamina. The wildebeest scatter. Panic drives them, but exhaustion is certain. One falters, and the clan descends. The night explodes with snarls, grunts, the tearing of flesh. Spot watches. He is too young to take much, but the lesson is written deep. Who strikes first? Who submits? Who eats? And who waits? But the feast is short-lived. Lions stir. Golden eyes glint in the dark. A single roar ripples through the earth. Rivals, killers, thieves. For hyenas, lions are all three. And tonight, they come. The clan scatters, scraps clenched in their jaws. Spot flees with only a fragment of hide, heart pounding, muscles burning. Behind him, a lioness lunges, but Amai turns, teeth snapping, reckless. One misstep could mean death, but fortune favors the brave. The clan escapes, battered, but alive. Back at the den, Spot collapses, the hide still locked between his teeth. His hunger burns, but so does something else. He has learned the art of evasion, the balance of boldness and caution. But the night offers no peace. Ginger's cubs return, nipping, shoving, testing him once more. This time, Spot snarls back, not retreating. It is a spark, the signal that the boy is becoming something more. Dawn rises in crimson hues. The world wakes restless. Spot is now 11 months old. The days are harder, the challenges greater. His scars, small but permanent, map the story of his battles. This morning, fortune arrives, not in triumph, but in scavenging. A warthog, felled by wild dogs, its remnants left unclaimed. Spot's mother drags a prize back to the den, a warthog tail, stripped, but precious. For hyenas, there is no waste. Bones, hides, hooves, their stomachs are alchemy. To Spot, this scrap is gold, and he guards it fiercely. But predators of another kind descend. Ginger's brood, hungry, merciless. They bite, they claw, they shove with reckless hunger. This is no mere fight for food. It is a duel for dominance, and Spot knows it. His jaws clamp tighter. His growl deepens, every muscle braced in defiance. He lunges, he snaps, and at last, he forces them back. Victory. The tail is his. Only a sliver of bone remains, but that sliver carries weight far beyond its size. For the first time, Spot has stood his ground against stronger adversaries, and won. The clan sees it. His mother sees it. Even Ginger sees it. This is not just a meal. It is a declaration. In hyena society, to eat uninterrupted is to claim your place. And Spot has declared himself not only as son of the matriarch, but as a contender. Meanwhile, Ginger fades. His wounds fester. His hunts fail. His cubs grow gaunt and hollow-eyed. But Spot thrives. Each triumph feeds his confidence, and confidence brings power. Amai's lesson echoes. Allies are the key. Even his once hostile cousin begins to soften. For survival rewrites allegiances. Night falls, the savanna hums with life. The clan gathers in their eerie chorus. Hyena laughter, a sound of unity and defiance. And this time, Spot joins in, his voice louder, stronger, resonant. For the first time, he is not drowned out. The season turns, rain clouds gather on the horizon, promising both hardship and renewal. At nearly 1 year old, Spot is no longer a pup. His body hardens, muscles defined, his gait confident. The clan watches him differently now. He is no longer merely tolerated, he is acknowledged. But challenges remain. Lions patrol the riverbanks. Leopards stalk from the shadows. Even within the clan, ambition never sleeps. Hyena society is a chessboard, and alliances shift like the wind. Spot cannot afford complacency. One evening, a herd of zebra drifts near. The hunters prepare, bodies tense with anticipation. This time, Spot does not linger at the back. He surges forward with the group, jaws snapping at striped flanks, heart pounding with the thrill of the hunt. Though he does not bring down the kill himself, his presence is undeniable. And when the feast begins, no one dares push him aside. The message is clear. Spot has arrived. His journey has been carved in scars and bone, in scraps fought over, in moments stolen from the jaws of defeat, from the torment of Ginger's cubs to the harsh lessons of hunger and loss. Every trial has shaped him. He has learned a truth. Leadership is not a gift of birth. It is a prize, won through resilience, through courage, through wit. As he lifts his head from the zebra carcass, blood stains his muzzle. The savanna stretches before him, vast, cruel, and full of promise. Spot is no longer the timid pup who cowered at insults. He is the heir, the fighter, the future of his clan.